wondered why inverse trigonometric functions are so important in solving problems?
Yeah, they help us find angles when we already know the sine, cosine, or tangent values. It's like working backward to get a missing piece of a triangle.
Exactly. So let's say we have the right triangle and we know the opposite side and the hypotenuse. How do we find the angle?
That's where inverse sine or arc sine comes in. If we set up the equation using SOHCAHTOA, we can take the inverse sine of the ratio to get the angle.
Right, but there's something tricky about inverse function. Remember how a function must pass the horizontal line test to have the inverse.
Oh yeah, the sine function isn't one-to-one over all real numbers. So we have to restrict its domain from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2 to make inverse sine a function.
Same goes for inverse cosine and inverse tangent. Inverse cosine is defined as 0 and pi, while inverse tangent is on negative pi over 2 and pi over 2.
I get it! That way, we ensure that for every output of the inverse function, there is only one valid input.
Exactly. And did you know that inverse trigonometric functions don't like reciprocals?
Oh yeah! People sometimes confuse sine inverse x with 1 over sine x, but they're totally different. The first one is arcsine, while the second one is cosecant.
Good catch! Now, let's try 1. What's the inverse cosine of 1 over 2?
That means we're looking for an angle where cosine theta is equals to negative 1 over 2, and in the valent range of inverse cosine, 0 and pi, that must be 2 pi over 3.
Nice! Now, what about the inverse tangent of square root of 3?
We need an angle where tangent theta is equals to the square root of 3. The only common angle where sine over cosine gives square root over 3 is pi over 3.
Exactly. So, inverse trigonometric functions help us find missing angles, but we have to respect the restricted domains and remember they're not a reciprocals.
Got it! And if things get too tricky, we can always use a calculator.
Just make sure it's in the radian mode before hitting the inverse functions buttons.
Noted. This makes trigonometry way clearer now.